Start the stream and the recording. Hello! Welcome. Gonna be continuing the Mortal Kombat story and everything. I'm not gonna have face cam, obviously, because the game takes up most of the screen and I don't want to block anything. But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching it and everything like that. If you post it, above all else, y'all been great. And special shout out to the Joe Pavone for the follow, another follow. Got it up while I was off stream and everything like that. Thank you so much. And yeah, let's just get into it. Let me just take that away and let's go.
Demons.
If not demons, what are you?
He's a Terran. I am a Denian. Or I was before my Tarkat affliction.
Outworlders. Apologies. I'm glad I've caused neither of you permanent injury.
What is that?
Just keep swimming. So, who's our femme fatale?
I am Ashra, demon of the Netherrealm.
Demon? You look human. Mostly. And what's a Netherrealm?
The monks covered that with us. Did you sleep through every lesson?
That one, apparently.
Netherrealm's hell, but real.
No shit.
I appear nearly human because I've purged most evil from my soul. When I'm done, the last vestiges of my demonic form will fade away.
Why were the demons after you?
They were sent by Quan Chi, my former master. I was part of his Sisterhood of Shadow. He wanted, still wants, dominion over the realms. I renounced him when I realized that I could not help him defile them.
And now he wants you dead.
I'll answer your question in a
Precisely.
sec.
I followed Quan Chi from the Netherrealm here. He's building devices that steal souls on a mass scale. He's testing the first on the dead that reside in the forest.
Why steal souls, Ashra?
To harness their power. To what end, I don't know. But I do know that it's to aid the designs of another sorcerer. Shang Tsung.
Damn it. That guy's everywhere.
You're sure Quan Chi is here?
My Chris senses him. He's nearby.
Nope, no. We're getting you home.
We have a job to do. Quan Chi could lead us to Shang Tsung.
Your Liu Kang is right. Shang Tsung's a danger that must be dealt with. I will aid you.
As will I.
Well, I guess the eyes have it. Motion carries. Ashra, lead the way.
I'm trying not to interrupt the cutscenes, but I'm not on the face cam because there's no good place to put my camera that doesn't like block part of the
Quan Chi
screen
is close.
from when I actually fight and
Emanations of
everything
his
like
evil
that.
grow stronger.
I mentioned at the top of the stream and everything like that.
And my perfect ally. As I smite the evil it finds, I am further purified.
Now, I've done steps, so I'm all for self-help. But since when does a demoness want to be less evil?
I had spent eternity damned to the Netherrealm. I had assumed that's all there was to existence. But then I saw Earthrealm, saw Outworld, saw there was a better way to live, and that to have it, I needed to cleanse my soul. My sister demons were furious at my change of heart. Kia and Jataka were the first to hunt me.
Quan Chi is also a demon?
Actually, he's an Outworlder. But he mastered the dark magic needed for unfettered travel to my realm.
Any idea how he buddied up with Shang Tsung?
They share a common benefactor. She plucked them both from obscurity, taught them everything they know. I've never met her, but there's no question that she is a sorceress beyond compare. Quan Chi is near.
solutions. Excellent, Nitara. I need yours as well.
Darius and I have been thinking, Sorcerer.
Do not try to renegotiate, Havoc.
We need proof that you'll deliver.
That he's delivered for Natara's Vaternians is all the proof you need.
Serena's right. Because of Quan Chi's magic, my realm's people are no longer poisoned by sunlight. We've finally escaped the shadows.
Rest assured, the spells you will receive will bring down Order Realm's government.
When will we have them, Quan Chi?
After the attack on Earthrealm, which could be called off if the Soul Stealer's efficacy isn't demonstrated promptly.
Well, this plot just got thicker.
Earthrealm is in grave danger. Just one Soul Stealer can kill hundreds of thousands. If he unleashes a battery of them,
Millions will die.
He must be stopped.
I will deal with Quan Chi. The four of you subdue the others.
Whoa there, big fella. This stops where you get off.
You heard her. Millions could die.
Which is why we don't want you tripping us up out there. Now, give me your sword.
Why?
Just give it.
What? I can't. Not when
You've saved my life. It's yours.
Okay.
Quan Chi!
I was wondering who I was fighting as.
Yet again, you evade capture, Ashra. And now it appears you've found allies.
We are joined against you, Sorcerer. You won't be stealing any souls.
That blade's enchanted.
It was forged to destroy evil. It's slain many of your
fighting time.
vampire kind.
We can't help what we are. That we feed on blood doesn't make us evil.
Fight!
Dominate, Light Ascension. Okay. Hell. Ooh, Hellspiller sounds so much cooler though. Okay. X, Y, 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 A. Okay.
Is that your best?
Well, she's
demon?
fucking cool as
You'll need
shit.
Much more.
Oh, she's in my blood! She's in my blood! Oh, I missed that. Stat.
I am one step closer to redemption.
My God, it's a tornado.
Oh shit, it's Ermac.
What dark magic is this?
We are Ermac, a collection of souls bound by Quan Chi's magic. We live to obey his commands. Kill them.
Quan Chi must succeed if I'm to liberate Order Realm. I'll not let him fail.
Killing one realm to free another is a heinous proposition. One I won't let you fulfill.
Fight.
Bitch, stop grabbing me.
That you aid Quan Chi speaks volumes about you.
Put there. See what I'm talking about. That's all that matters.
Take your chaos elsewhere.
I always feared you would be trouble, Ashra. You are not compliant like your sisters.
And now they're dead by my hand because you sent them against me. I'll never forgive you for that, Quan Chi.
Fight.
Stop spamming skulls. Can I get those wings out? Down, back, what? Oh, I've been doing the wrong input for that. Okay.
This has been a long time coming, sorcerer.
Oh, I can counter out of that easily. We gotta stop fucking it up. Let's see if I can do another special move. Focus, Sudden Darkness, Astral Projection. Okay. Doing it wrong, I guess, but whatever. Right, left, Y. Okay. Pretty fucking good, I ain't gonna lie.
When I'm finished here, I will finish you.
I can't let them die.
Damn it, Kenshi.
What? Who is that?
Your ancestors come to us.
Siphoned his souls. It now has his power.
That was unexpected.
You're telling me. Shall we finish this?
Let's. This fight's
Let's go,
not
you
over.
musty bitch.
I'll defeat all of Quan Chi's minions.
We are many. You are one. We will destroy you. Fight!
Resistance is never pointless.
We are many. You are one. We will destroy you.
What's wrong with him?
Combat must have weakened the magic that binds his souls together.
Now, I'll find you.
What was that?
Watch him. I'll shut down the Soul Stealer. Since that didn't kill you, I will.
Go, Ashura!
He's too dangerous to let live.
Liu Kang needs to question him. He knows Shang Tsung's plans.
Very well.
Well, clearly I underpaid for that. Did you know what it could do?
The legends never mentioned mystical powers. The souls of my ancestors live within it. They intend to guide me.
Just don't forget who gave it to you, Takahashi.
I won't, Cage. Now, let's get him to Earthrealm.
I know home's here for you, Baraka. Let's size off, Ashura. You can come with if you want. I'm sure Liu Kang will welcome you.
I've never had a home. That would be wonderful.
Oh.
Sendai! Hello,
Report, Shang Tsung. The Soul Stealers are under construction. Quan Chi tests the final components as we speak. And the army will obey your every command, once it's been fed sufficient souls. I've also conceived the plan to break the Lin Kuei away from Liu Kang. Instead of defending Earthrealm, they will betray it.
Excellent. You have learned quickly, Shang Tsung. And well, you will soon reap the bounty of what you've sown.
Oh, yes, I get to play as Reptile. Can't fucking wait.
Who are these Earthrealmers we're looking for?
You have their descriptions.
You can at least tell me why they're here. What they've done.
State secrets. Not for your ears.
Rude.
Yes, Princess.
Fetch us water, please.
As you wish.
Careful, sister. Entanglements with Ungadi are forbidden. You know their vows. Who told you? No one. I have eyes. As do the snakes at court who would cheer your downfall. The Ungadi's rules are ridiculous. And you can change them when you are Empress. For now, you cannot jeopardize your ascension.
Good thing no one can read lips.
Night night, sweet Prince of Darkness. Oh, perfect. You'll fit right in.
You couldn't steal a more functional hat.
What? It hides your face. And honestly, it suits you.
I still don't know about this. Carrying him around will attract unwanted attention.
Look at it out there. It's like Mardi Gras. People will think you just party too hard.
Sooner or later, it's a story, so.
What's the word?
Go toward the stage.
Just give it like a
then
few
right
minutes.
to the portal gate. But there are soldiers and constables everywhere.
Are you sure these are enough? One person spots us, and we are dead.
That's why I'll create a diversion.
They're out for you too, Syzoth.
To catch me, they must see.
That's cool shit.
Damn. You didn't tell me you could go full Predator.
We could use that diversion.
Good work, Syzoth.
Nick Chun-Li is in Street Fighter. Wrong game.
Come, princess. Unhand me. I'm going nowhere.
Douse the fires. Find who set them.
Stand down, General. This is my problem, not the military's. Look.
Syzoth.
You know him? Who is he?
Unimportant, but it means the Earth Realmers are here. Rico.
Fine's about to happen.
I'll get him.
There's another new one coming out? I haven't seen it, unless you're talking about Odyssey. Then possibly, I'm not sure.
Syzoth!
Green blood? You're Zaterran. How can you—
There is much you don't know. Like what the General is truly up to.
Surrender and I'll hear you out. I can't if you resist arrest.
You arrest me, he'll execute me. That's not how I intend to die.
Yeah, there you go. Some fine time. Alright, I need a acid spit, force ball. Ooh. Well, that's gonna be good. I need another XXB. Looks like it's kind of it. Yeah, okay. XXB. Cool. Jesus fucking Christ, you're a lot. What you need to do is keep racking up the inputs. Oh, no way. Block it! No! Thanks, Dave. Love Reptile's
My
aesthetic.
quarrel's not with you. Let me pass.
Who's it? Don't want that.
Know that I am sorry for disturbing Sundo's peace.
Ludicrous. Princess, no. You could be hurt. Insurrection from a Zaterran? This is a day I never thought I'd see.
You misread my intentions, Princess. Sadly, I've no time to explain them.
Fight!
Oh, I catch my shit, huh? God damn! Did I get him? Got him! God, that looks so fucking cool every time.
For one who trains not to be a rebel, you fight tenaciously. God, she's tossing my salad. Got it.
Soon, you will know the truth. Take the princess and go. My fight's not with her, or you.
It is now that you've laid your hands on her.
God damn it.
I will take your life as punishment.
Fight!
Tanya, please. Oh, okay, Tanya.
I haven't saved the princess. This need not continue.
Gotta love the uppercuts.
My sentence is suspended, Umgadi.
Found you. What about him? Worry only about the Earth Realmers.
If this was one of my movies, we'd get saved by a plucky comic sidekick.
If we die today, we die together.
Not comic, but definitely plucky.
He's got a big old
It's
axe.
unlike Shang Tsung to leave loose ends.
Now that I'm free of him, I'll reveal your conspiracy to all of Outworld.
You'll do nothing of the kind. Dead men tell no tales. Fight.
No! No! My perfect, you bitch! Having Goro as a fucking companion is bullshit. Oh, I blocked it.
It will make your defeat that much more.
Damn it. Do that.
You won't silence me, General. We must go. Now!
Johnny, Kenshi, Kung Lao, you have safely returned. By the Elder Gods.
Yeah, we had a run-in with Princess Melina's inner demons.
She took my sight, but Sento, in its own way, restored it.
I am glad that Sento bonded with you. Though my hope was that the means would be different this time.
This time?
Forgive me, Kenshi. I misspoke. Go. The monks will tend to your wounds.
We found Shang Tsung, but he got away. I can see why you're twitchy about him. He's neck deep in some serious shit.
Rest. Eat. Then we will discuss.
Can I also get a martini? Shaken, not stirred? I'm sorry. Meet the newest members of the Earthrealm players. We wouldn't have made it back without them.
Astra and Syzoth.
You know us?
As Earthrealm's protector, there is much I know.
Do you also know of my former master, Quan Chi? He colludes with Shang Tsung.
new deadly alliance? Come, all of you. You must tell me all you know.
Well, so much for that martini.
Shang Tsung and Quan Chi again conspire against Earthrealm? What Johnny and Kenshi report should not be possible. You witnessed how I rewrote history. I gave the sorcerers meaningless lives. They should have never gained power, let alone join forces.
And your work was flawless. Such would their lives have been, had someone not interfered.
Interfered? What do you mean?
Both sorcerers were visited by this person. It is her intervention that bent the arcs of their lives.
Who is she?
Unknown. Her identity has been obscured from the hourglass.
Who could have that power? Is it Kronika? Somehow resurrected?
Impossible. Titans, once destroyed, cannot be revived.
Then someone else must have survived the previous timeline. Someone with a vendetta against me.
It is the only plausible theory.
It's not Kronika.
You must determine its validity, Geras. The fate of the realms may depend on it.
How long are we expected to linger?
Patience, Bihan. There are many demands on Liu Kang's attention. Were he here, Father would advise us to wait without protest.
But now he is gone, and I am Grand Master.
His teachings did not pass with him. They should still guide us.
Guide us, yes. Shackle us, no.
We can't abandon tradition.
Mind your place, Tomas. Father may have taken you in, made you one of us. But your blood will never be Lin Kuei.
Rude.
Lord Liu Kang can see you now.
It is about time.
Shang Tsung is here, at the ruins of Ying Fortress. His soul stealers are already under construction. You must destroy them, and capture Shang Tsung before either can inflict harm upon Earthrealm.
We will leave immediately.
And we will join you.
You are not Lin Kuei. You would only hinder the effort.
Raiden and I are more than...
We're trained differently. It takes years to master our ways.
You and Raiden have my full confidence, but you are needed elsewhere. Go to the Wuxi. The monks must prepare you for war.
The only way in is over the walls.
We must find a less guarded section before attempting an ascent. Finally, we face a worthy foe. Victory will bring us glory.
Glory? We fight for duty.
Does our father's ghost possess you? All I hear is his voice.
We must honor his vision, Bihan.
Vision is what he lacked. He was blind to our superiority. We settle for defending Earthrealm when we could help lead it.
Our clan doesn't govern. It serves.
That is our past. It won't be our future.
Bihan. Is Bihan the one that becomes Noob Saibot?
boy, I heard tales of battles against your kind. I had fought them tall ones.
All Earthrealmers will soon know of Eternus. My realm starves, and it's coming here to feed.
Fight.
Oh yeah, that's Megan Fox. I forgot about that part. Deadly vapors. Ooh, ice slide. Alright, fuck you. I was doing something. I forgot to check XYY and YXY. Okay. Spamming jab. Ouch! What was it?
Think you've overcome me? Think again. Out of here. Out of here.
You will end this day hungry. What is this?
We are charged with defending the fortress. None will escape us. Test your might.
Oh, fuck.
You are Quan Chi's creation. Liu Kang warned about you. I had hoped for the chance to battle your dark magic.
Fight!
Damn, am I gonna fuck that up again? Oh, I'm... Fuck you, Mac. Let's go.
Your magic does not.
I have an idea and I keep fucking it up. There we go. That's what I've been trying to do.
You are not so fearsome. You're both unharmed?
We are, brother.
Good. After our years of idleness, it pleases me to again face combat.
I will be pleased when we complete our mission.
So unnecessary.
Be careful with what you're handling. We have no time for mistakes. Continue working. I must oversee production of the remaining basins.
That's Quan Chi. The other sorcerer Liu Kang described.
Kuai Liang and I will capture him. Stay here. Do not let them activate the Soul Stealers. There will be spoils in this war.
Let us win it first, brother.
Will the Soul Stealers be completed on time, Quan Chi?
Yes. Our benefactor's guidance has proven most helpful.
If we break it, we'll halt their construction.
Agreed. Were you told also to expect defeat? This ends no other way. Fight!
Jab him in the mouth.
I will bury you in this fortress.
I keep flipping up the input, man. I hate myself for that. There we go.
Your failure was inevitable.
If I put my camera here, it blocks the and everything like that. So I think it looks better without it.
This is so unnecessary. What I can offer you, you won't decline.
Unless it's your surrender, I am not interested.
Fight!
Fuck you, St. John! Messy ass bitch.
It is your choice. I can give you freedom.
Damn it. God damn it. I hate that I get the first part of that correct, and then I fuck up the other part that I'm trying to do. Oh, fuck you, Ermac.
I had hoped for a worthier enemy.
Got the shit locked, son.
Perhaps now you wish to entertain my offer.
How would you know what I value? We're strangers to each other.
I know that you wish to break free of Liu Kang's control, to gain your clan unrivaled power. I offer the means to do both.
Ignore him, brother. He promises only corruption.
Grandmaster, I am sure you're asking yourself, can I afford to trust a man I have never met? But the true question you must ask is, can I afford not to?
Man, fuck you, Sanction.
By those who fear how formidable you could become. I am your deliverer, Shang Tsung. Join me, and I will put the realms at your feet.
Who are you? Impossible.
I don't know who that is, so.
My realm and your clan have much in common. We both feel the pull of Liu Kang's leash.
Once Outworld rules Earthrealm, you will be free to remake the Lin Kuei in any manner you see fit.
Bihan, don't listen! We must stop them, not—
Silence, Kuai Liang.
But brother—
Obey your Grandmaster. Can you win this war? Soul Stealers are deadly, but they're not enough.
You only think so because you don't understand their true purpose.
Explain.
Emperor Ying built this fortress during one of Earthrealm's most turbulent periods. Enemies beset him on all sides. He built a great army to protect his empire. He built a second one to protect him in the afterlife. This is Emperor Ying's dragon army.
DiCaprio is nice.
Impressive. But does this history lesson have a point?
These statues were constructed and enchanted by the great mages in the Emperor's court. They are animated by fragments of souls. Once alive, they fight tirelessly, unburdened by remorse or pity. As our ally, you will be given command of several battalions. Few in Earthrealm could then resist the Lin Kuei.
Behind!
God damn it, Sub-Zero, you bitch.
How could you? Father would turn in his grave if he saw this. He was a doddering old fool. He did us a favor having that accident. And I was right to let him die. Let him die? You said you tried to save him! A lie. Because you couldn't and still can't face the truth. Father had doomed the Lin Kuei to mediocrity. Now, we will achieve greatness.
Alright, Scorpion, go the fuck in!
He is a feisty one.
Are you going to blather or make yourself useful? This Earthrealmer must be neutralized. Fight.
Move list, house look XYY and YXB. Okay, and then just triple A. Was it YXB? Yeah, YXB. And then specials. Yeah! Hit him with the come here! Shit, how I do that? Alright, Scorpion is the dog, bro.
You may corrupt Bihan, but you won't corrupt me.
Neither of you are up to the task.
Do not let Kuai Liang escape. Impact efficiency. Like barnacles on a ship's hull, they create drag and reduce speed.
I see.
So you've declined Shang Tsung's offer. I assume your brother has not.
The sorcerer tempted him into forsaking his oath.
He can be convincing, can't he? Spurning him is a grave mistake.
Fight.
I keep doing it wrong. Okay. Well, that's bullshit. Get over here! I do need to figure out how to do that. Spear, enhanced spear, flame point. I haven't done that yet, actually. Well, that. So down left A, and then left right B. Okay.
Your scheme will fail. I'll see to it.
Get over here! Yo, Scorpion's a motherfucking dog!
The mistake is yours, Outworlder. What have you done?
Test your might.
Oh, goddammit. God damn!
Not finished. For burning me, you'll burn in the Netherrealm.
Fight.
There we go. I love when you can tell I like keep fucking up inputs. There's a lot of wolves coming, bro.
Scorch the rest of you. A Lin Kuei's flame is not easily smothered.
Split up! We must find him!
What happened? Where's Bihan? He's betrayed us. We're all in imminent danger.
Pretty sure Bihan becomes new Cybot.
Letting Father
in the other
die.
games.
Forsaking Earthrealm? He's abandoned all reason. I knew Bihan's frustrations ran deep, but I never thought they could inspire such madness. We can't let his corruption spread. Whatever it takes, I am with you. Thank you. We may not share blood, but we are brothers.
Do your oaths mean nothing? It's your duty to obey my will.
Not when it betrays Lin Kuei principles. We won't sacrifice them to serve your ambition.
I'm not around to get your smoke ran, bitch.
Kuei Liang! Stay back. This is my fight.
Is that score, baby?
End this, brother. Embrace the future.
I want no part of it. You pervert all that it means to be Lin Kuei.
Fight.
Pushing along mine again. Alright, I'm getting my ass beat because I'm fishing for a move.
You disgrace our family and clan. You are my Grandmaster no longer.
What are you doing? Once he's exposed, won't you be made Grandmaster?
You forget Cyrax and Sector. Their loyalty to Bihan is absolute. They'll sooner abet his corruption than follow me.
We must chart a new course. One that both honors our father's legacy and serves Earthrealm.
Okay.
Help me. We can't leave him here to aid Shang Tsung.
How did you achieve this, sorcerer? You arrived not a moment too soon, Geras. What have you learned?
In scrutinizing Shang Tsung's first meeting with his benefactor, I made an important discovery. Her life essence, the very time crystals that make up her being, are not of this timeline.
Not of this timeline? How could someone from a previous timeline enter this one?
That cannot happen.
If that cannot happen, then what has happened, Geras? There are no other timelines than those that have come before.
All evidence points to the presence of a second timeline, which exists concurrently with ours.
Two timelines, side by side, moving forward simultaneously?
Never in a billion lifetimes have I seen this. But that does not make the other timeline any less real. There can be no doubt that Shang Tsung's benefactor hails from it.
And who she is, why she's here, where she's from. All questions we need answered, which we can't, or we are under attack. I will go to Sindel, convince her to withdraw from Earthrealm by showing her how history is being manipulated.
That will require revealing to her your prior role as Keeper of Time.
The situation gives me no choice. I will need your help, Geras, to prove my claims to the Empress.
We may.
Return home, Lord Liu Kang. I am to let no one pass.
I must see Her Majesty. She must call off her attack on Earthrealm.
Her decision was unwise, but she no longer seeks my counsel, and I doubt she's interested in yours.
The Empress has been deceived. Shang Tsung and General Shao have fomented this crisis as a means to steal her throne.
General Shao? I knew he was hiding his true intentions. But join Shang Tsung? I knew he couldn't be trusted. Were I still Umgadi, he would never have breathed the same air as the Empress. My palace sources told me he arrived out of nowhere, and immediately had the Empress's ear.
He gained her trust by treating Princess Melina's condition. Tragically, she is afflicted with Tarkat disease.
Tarkat? The Empress must be beside herself. If Shang Tsung found a treatment, no wonder she embraced him.
I have shared this with no one. I trust that you, of all people, will keep this secret.
Of course. Were it made public, it would bring down the royal family.
Li Mei, Empress Sindel needs our help. Will you join me?
Emperor Jarrett's death, the pain it caused Empress Sindel, has always haunted me. I failed the royal family once. I won't do so again. Everything now makes sense. My Umgadi contacts had said the general's soldiers had been encroaching. But still, I can't fathom it. General Shao committing treason?
It is the fruit of a poisonous seed planted by Shang Tsung. He played to the general's vanity, inflamed his prejudices to convince him that he alone could save our world.
He may be unstoppable. The Umgadi don't have numbers, and my constables aren't trained for war.
Know that I, too, will aid in the Empress's defense.
Driver, what is it? I may need that aid right now.
Return Liu Kang to the portal gate, Li Mei. He isn't welcome in Outworld.
I won't support the General, Reiko, nor his plot to usurp the throne.
Then you won't live to see the new regime.
Well, the bitch in front's dead.
They have us surrounded.
I am Earthrealm's protector, Li Mei. I am no stranger to combat.
Then let's get out there.
You should have joined us, not the constabulary. We could have used your Ungari skills.
Enough! I've no use for a traitor's compliments.
Fight.
Alright. Nova Blast, Sky Lantern, Shinzei Leon, Chain Reaction. Okay, well, I'm gonna do Nova Blast first, because that sounds cool. XYB. YXB. Okay. What was it? Yeah.
I thought Shao soldiers were better trained. You and your accomplices will face judgment, Reiko.
She looks pretty fucking cool, I will say. Scorpion's my guy right now, or Johnny Cage.
We must leave. Reinforcements will be on the way.
Okay, here comes Tanya's bitch ass.
Word of his arrival precedes you. Surrender if you wish to remain unharmed.
Let us pass, Tanya. The Empress and her family are in danger. He brings word that Shang Tsung and General Shao plot against them.
The General? Are you so easily taken in by lies? Once again, you prove incapable of protecting the royal house.
Fight.
Alright, she ain't playing the game. Here. What was it? Wait. Oh, I don't have any things, that's why.
We waste precious time, Tanya. Let's finish
Fuck out of here! I don't know what that cartwheel is, but it's
I'm
sick.
sorry you made that necessary. Priestesses. You know who I am. Of my deeds when I was one of you. I may no longer be welcome. But in my heart, I am still Umgadi. I will always honor my vows. He's here to end a threat to the Empress. Stand against us, and she will lose the throne. Stand with us, and we will save the Empire.
Why didn't you kill me?
Because we mean you no harm.
And that you live will help prove that fact to the Empress.
How dare you, Li Mei? It's not enough that you let Jared be murdered. You'd let Liu Kang destroy the rest of my family?
Just keep throwing that
My
in her
heart
fucking
broke
face.
when your husband died. I lost not only my emperor, but you, my closest friend. I know you may never forgive me. But don't be blinded by anger and grief. We are here to help you.
No, daughter. Your condition.
Your faithlessness astounds, Li Mei. How can you side with Earthrealm against us?
I'm acting for your family's benefit.
Why is
and
everyone
for
so fucking
Outworld.
sick in this
If you
universe?
took a moment, you'd realize it.
Fight!
The only time I guessed that correct. Get out of here. Shit. Shit. Oh, punching. Yeah, I was about to say.
Fight the wrong battle.
I see why everyone loves this bitch, by the way. She's fucking crazy.
You must be smarter, Princess.
No, Melina. I forbid it.
I must. If I won't risk my life for the throne, I'm not worthy of it.
I remember teaching you that, Princess. You were but a girl.
That was long ago. Much has changed.
My loyalty to your family hasn't. Trust me now as you did then. Please, Princess, just listen. We shouldn't fight. Forgive me, Princess, but I won't allow you to hurt yourself or anyone else.
Fight.
I keep accidentally doing that fucking roll, and I don't know how I'm doing it. Damn it, try to catch you on it up.
I must be careful. I cannot harm her.
Get out of here! Gotcha.
Tarkat makes victims of us all.
Praise Argus. Thank you. I am in your debt.
Like, why is someone gotta be cheeked up like that?
There can be no debt between friends.
I am glad she is safe, and that our conflict has ended.
It is paused, not ended. Li Mei has earned my goodwill. Whether you do remains to be seen.
I seek only peace, Your Majesty.
Is that why you send minions on secret missions into my empire? You've proved yourself the enemy I was long warned you would be.
I understand your anger, but I had reason to believe that Shang Tsung posed a threat to both of us. Until I confirmed them, I did not want to burden you with my suspicions.
And now?
They have proven true. Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, the General. They conspire to conquer our realms.
A serious charge. Where is your proof?
At Shang Tsung's laboratory. If what you see there does not convince you, I will surrender Earthrealm without a fight.
How could I have so misjudged them? For Shang Tsung to indulge in such depravity. For General Shao to condone it. They are not the men I thought them.
Despite my best efforts, neither man nor Quan Chi are who they were meant to be.
They're not your responsibility. They're Outworlders.
But it is I who crafted their destinies, along with those of all other beings, at the dawn of history.
You created the realms. Is your mind addled, demigod?
I am a mere demigod now. But eons ago, I was more powerful than all of the Elder Gods combined. I was a Titan, and the Keeper of Time. This is Geras.
Your Majesty. Your Highnesses.
Geras is the guardian of the Hourglass. A celestial object which lies beyond the realms. The hourglass regulates time and destiny. When I wielded its power, it was upon me to craft all of existence. Which I did when I restarted history.
Restarted?
This timeline was preceded by billions more. Though this is the first of Liu Kang's design. The others were designed by his predecessor. Kronika was obsessed with equalizing good and evil. When a timeline veered too far to one or the other, she would halt it and restart history, tinkering with lives and events in the hope of achieving her golden balance.
Prior timelines, Kronika gave Shang Tsung and Quan Chi mastery of the most vile magics. Shao was not a general, a tyrannical ruler bent on conquest. You, Sindel, were his ruthless wife, who would do anything to preserve your privilege. When I took the hourglass from Kronika, I vowed to do better. So in this timeline, the sorcerers would not gain their dark powers. Shao would be your loyal follower, and you would rule Outworld firmly, but fairly.
But someone has interfered with Liu Kang's design. Shao, Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, all have been groomed by an unknown entity to be the villains they were in previous timelines.
Where to begin? Am I to kneel to my creator? Do you expect worship?
No, Your Majesty. My prior role was thrust upon me by circumstance. I am in no way divine.
You had power over all of creation, yet you gave it up.
Because I saw how it drove Kronika mad. I knew I would fare no better had I kept it.
You. How dare you conspire against Outworld?
Not against Outworld, but against your misguided rule. Your deference to him leaves us all vassals.
So you sanction these unspeakable horrors? Lie to me about the threats we face? Thanks to you, Earthrealm blood is already on my hands. Bloodshed, without cause or provocation.
Don't move.
Empress, everyone, stay back.
What is it?
The Amulet of Shinnok, a weapon of terrifying power.
It should not exist. Its maker is powerless, as Liu Kang designed.
Yet more proof of foreign interference.
Enough prattle! You'll both bend a knee to Outworld's new emperor.
Put down the amulet. Its evil is beyond your control.
Do you think I do battle not trained with my weapons? I am more than prepared.
So General Shao casts his lot with Outworld's enemies against me. He's a fool to ally with you blood-sucking fiends.
Fight!
Alright, Sindel. No hairball scream, okay. And triple X or YBB, okay. Did that wrong? Oh wait, no, I did that wrong. Sindel looking kind of crazy too. Well, I'm just getting better at the game. One of the others happened here. not what I'm trying to do. I mean, it was working, so I'm not gonna argue. It's not what I'm trying to do, but hey, it works.
You're no better than Shang Tsung's monstrosities.
Tanya and your daughters, they are not dead, but trapped in the amulet. We can still save them.
It's no surprise that you are party to Shao's treason. Know that it will cost you your life.
I owe him mine many times over. Sacrificing it in his service would be an honor.
Fight.
God damn it, stop dodging that.
That Shao misled you makes you no less culpable. You will
Scorpio.
answer for this.
You know, I don't know what I was expecting, but... Damn, a DDT! I'm fishing for too many moves, but I'm trying to use some of her specials and shit. Could have been a work. Ow!
Your rebellion is doomed. Your betrayal hurts most, Rain. I thought of you as a son.
I've outgrown you, Empress. Shang Tsung's taught me that I've scratched just the surface of my power. To explore it, I can't be bound by your limits.
Fight!
Oh, he got me. Nope, he don't. Gotcha.
Shang Tsung's taught me more than you know. It's time I show you.
Okay, so that has a decently short range. God damn it, every time I go for the cartwheel. I don't know what that does.
You are forever dead to me.
Your reign is over, Sindel.
I remember the weak, sickly boy you were. How your father fought to push you past your infirmities. Now you repay him by spitting on his ideals? Your revolt shreds every value he held dear.
Fight.
Block that.
Your family name will be forever. Got you in the combo now, bitch! You are relieved, General.
The amulet, Your Majesty. I hate to disrupt, but we must act quickly to save Earthrealm.
Is that the command of my creator?
No, Your Majesty. It is the request of a friend.
We are ready.
And the Soul Stealers?
Keep them running. I am sure we'll find a use for the collected souls.
That was excessive.
Will they stand down, if ordered?
No. Those are the General's most loyal lieutenants.
They must be neutralized if we are to shut down the Soul Stealers.
Yes, they do. We should split up.
Stay behind me, Princess.
No, we fight together.
Stay behind me, Princess immediately gets decked by a fucking rock.
What's wrong?
My ribs. They may be broken. Help me up.
No, Tanya, stay down. This time, I protect you.
We are Ermac. It is pointless to resist us.
Come any closer, and you'll feel the points of my blades.
We are many. You are one. Your souls will become part of our collection.
Wanna bet money, bitch?
Fight!
Oh my god! X, Y, X, A. Okay. And then Y, X, X, A. Well, that's cheap. Was that on? Yeah. Alright, let me do some specials. Straight side, teleport down, teleport up. Roll. Oh, it's. I'm doing it in the back. Okay, got it.
Take my soul.
She's like pretty good. I just like.
You'll have no part of me, Ermac.
Basic combo input's a little weird to me.
Amazing, Melina. In another life, you could have been Umgadi.
I prefer this one, dearest Tanya.
Hey, yo, stop flooding. You're in a fight.
We must leave. Quickly.
Melina, wait.
Father? Father? Is it truly you?
Yes, Melina. This body was created from the living forest's souls. Mine was one of them. Your attack broke the spell that binds us. Now, I am in control.
Father!
You are Umgadi, but not Li Mei.
I replaced her after your death, Your Majesty. She left the Order rather than accept punishment.
Punishment? It was not her fault.
A discussion for another time, Father. We must go.
Jared?
Yes, Sindel. It's me.
How I've missed you.
Greetings, Jared.
Liu Kang, my friend. We meet again.
It is good to have you back. We once again find ourselves in challenging circumstances.
And once again, we will prevail. As always, Sindel, I am yours to command.
How is it they're unaware that the Soul Stealers are shut down?
We're deep within the mountain. From here, they couldn't tell.
Look at them conspiring. It is history we should not be repeating.
We must take the crown. Without it, he can't raise more warriors.
Our odds will improve if we can surround them.
I'll distract them while the rest of you get into position. Leave it to me, Mother.
Shang Tsung.
Princess Melina.
I bring news from Outworld. Sindel is deposed.
General Shao now rules.
And yet you are still free.
To succeed, the general needed help on the inside. I provided it.
The heir to the throne gives it up willingly.
It is a burden I've never wanted. The realm is better left in General... Emperor Shao's hands.
A most mature perspective. Outworld benefits from your wisdom.
Yes, Shang Tsung, it does. But not in the manner that you expect.
A bold gambit, princess.
It is an impressive display of guile. Who knew she was so capable?
You count yourselves among my doubters. I will count you among the dead.
Fight.
I'm gonna give it a intro sooner or later, I promise. I keep doing it in the wrong fucking order. Oh yeah, I forgot there's that tunnel up there.
Do not expect lenience.
I just keep thinking of a combo to do with that, but fuck that. Alright, down left, Y.
There will be consequences for forsaking Outworld.
Melina's shifty as all hell.
Thanks to the princess, this fight is ended.
The fight, perhaps. Not the battle.
True. Until your benefactor is caught, the realms remain threatened. Who is she, sorcerer?
Speak of the devil. Liu Kang. Meet Damashi.
Damashi? You are the victim of deception, sorcerer.
You're not Damashi. You're me. More correctly, you are me. A poor facsimile, anyway. Made lesser by Liu Kang's meddling.
What's happening here? Who is he?
This Shang Tsung is whom I battled for the Hourglass. I thought him dead.
As I did you, Liu Kang. It turns out our battle released mammoth energies which ripped apart time's fabric. The fight had two conclusions. In one, I was the victor. In the other, it was you.
Interesting.
It was eons before I discovered this. Once I did, I knew the path forward.
I took this form and infiltrated your timeline. I elevated these wretches, giving them great power. Together, they sowed discord among the realms, and assembled for me the Dragon Army. I led them to believe they were aiding my conquest of Earthrealm and Outworld. But my intent is to exterminate all life in this timeline, and then merge it into my own.
You promised us realms. Now you leave us to slaughter? You were pawns, not partners. Your purpose served. You will be sacrificed.
We served you loyally, built you the Dragon Crown.
This? This is a toy. I do not need it to control the Dragon Army. Only the souls contained within. Goodbye, Liu Kang. Neither you nor your timeline will be missed.
Interesting.
It appears our interests align. For now.
Know that I trust neither of you. I will finish you both at the first hint of treachery.
Melina, what's wrong?
Serum wearing off. Must stay in control. You attack my family. I will make you suffer.
Further resistance serves no purpose. This timeline will be destroyed. Fight.
Alright, we'll fuck you too. Still fucking him up.
It won't take long to finish.
Out of here. Thank y'all for joining the stream, by the way. If I haven't said it yet,
should have
y'all
sent more
are great for that.
Come forward if you dare. I will finish what Raiden could not.
I always forget that makes him now a bit of a badass.
Your tenacity is to be admired. Until our last breaths are taken, as long as blood flows through our veins, we are not beaten. Noble sentiments, which in the end matter little. None of you will leave here alive. It's so sad to see a child lose her
I'm about
mother.
to run this motherfucker's feed.
My mother dies. She won't be the only send out to perish.
Fight! Having problems getting Melina's combo game right. But otherwise, she's pretty solid. She's definitely a rushdown character I would describe her. Like, all of her moves are meant to get in close to you. Which makes sense for Melina. Oh, I wonder if I got... Oh, I never did that. So it's right, left, X. Okay. Okay, I just did it. Gotcha, ass. Gotcha! Hey, I figured out a combo.
Mother, you can't go. Not yet.
It's my time, dear. At least we had a few hours more.
I will cherish them.
Mother.
You are now Empress. Rule well.
Damn, they really killed off Sindel.
Father and Katana will help me.
Of course.
Father, what did you do?
I collected your mother's soul. It resides within me. She is safe.
It's kind of fine to make him act like a good guy.
Hurry, everyone. We must withdraw.
So I looked ahead, there's like 12, 13 chapters. I'm probably just gonna beat the game tonight.
To move an army that large among realms, he'll need a portal, yes?
More than one. You will need a nexus of portal gateways.
It must be nearby. We follow them. They will lead us to it.
Agreed. But we cannot strike until Raiden and Kung Lao arrive.
That the Lin Kuei won't aid us is unforgivable. Bihan has corrupted them totally. When this crisis ends, we will deal with that one.
This is but the opening battle in a longer war. Titan Shang Tsung has prepared his entire timeline for it. We cannot match its strength.
My counterpart said that your battle with him ripped time's fabric, creating 2 timelines. But how do we know that it wasn't torn further? If there are 2 timelines, can't there be more?
Why the thought experiment, sorcerer?
You said we lack strength. We might find it in other timelines.
How would we do that?
We gather allies from across timelines, other titans, to build an overwhelming force.
If they exist. We have no proof that they do.
We must fight the battle in front of us. We can't stake our survival on pure conjecture.
If Liu Kang is right, the battle in front of us is already lost. This may be our only hope.
Geras, your thoughts?
It is possible. But as I am only the Hourglass's steward, such a search is beyond me. It can only be undertaken by the Keeper of Time.
And I no longer wield that power.
You may be able to regain it.
What? How do you mean?
When you gave up control of the Hourglass, I worried that one day you would find you needed it. So rather than let your power dissipate, I collected it. To this day, it remains safely stored.
Why did you never tell me this?
Because the process of restoring your power is likely irreversible. Returning to the life you have now, as Earthrealm's protector, a life you cherish, may be impossible.
And you did not want me tempted to make that sacrifice, unless it was absolutely necessary.
Correct.
Thank you, Geras. You have saved us with your wisdom. Now, where have you stored my power? We must retrieve it.
It is at the Fire Temple, stored in the Jade Jaguar gifted to you by the great Kung Lao.
Yes, Geras.
Liu Kang has proven more resilient than anticipated. He and his comrades have escaped the fortress.
Forget the others. Find Liu Kang. He alone threatens my plans.
I wonder if I'm going to be Geras.
You could
or
have
Liu
picked
Kang.
no better vessel to store my power, Geras. I have always treasured the great Kung Lao's gift. It reminds me of his meticulous nature and his generous heart.
Once we retrieve the Jade Jaguar, we will proceed to the Hourglass. There, we will transfer the temporal power stored within it to you.
It now occurs to me that all along, you have had unfettered access to the power stored within. You could have taken it, become Keeper of Time, but chose not to. Why?
Because I have faith in your vision for this new era. I am content to be its guardian.
Thank you, Geras. Now, this process you propose, you are sure it will restore my power?
As sure as I can be of one that has been neither tried nor tested. But even if successful, it is not guaranteed that you will find any other timelines or allies. They may not exist.
I pray this is not a fool's errand. I hate leaving the others behind.
Your champions will bolster their strength against the Dragon Army. It is sure to be the mother of all battles.
May the Elder Gods protect them.
I'm just curious what final is this chapter. Saint Shun.
My ex was so wrong. The 30K I spent on this seems like a steal right now.
This magic is incredible.
Not magic, your loveliness. Technology.
Either way, it's clear what must happen next. The gateways and the dragon army have to be destroyed. Scorpion, have you a plan?
We must divide our forces. You, Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, will use your magic to attack the portals. As you do, Kenshi and Jared will grind down the dragon army. The rest of us will attack our dark doubles. If they're defeated, it will hopefully throw the dragon warriors into disarray.
An astute strategy.
Truly, I could not have devised a better one.
Enough with the empty flattery. If you want our trust, give us actions, not words.
It is time. Our venom will spread. It will be the end of all things. Armageddon.
I love that they say Dark Shao, like Shao Kahn wasn't already evil. Like,
That is unfortunate.
The battle continues, Shang Tsung.
Quan Chi, with me. I, for one, am not pleased we were double-crossed.
It is an ire I share.
May I suggest we harness our anger and use it to obliterate my doppelganger's minions?
Fight.
straight skull, ground skull. Jesus Christ. XYB. Okay, that's pretty much it. Alright, cool. What was I gonna do? Get fucked up. What was the other one? Down left X. Wait, they're both the same thing? What was that? Down LT. attack. Oh, so do I get off cat and cheese moves? I do, okay. Interesting.
This pair will trouble us no more.
Shang seems incredibly tactical.
There are more who acquire our attention.
You're welcome, sorcerers.
Is it me, or is that Raiden becoming insufferable?
You are not wrong, but it is tomorrow's problem. Let us first solve today's. Fight!
What should we look at?
I will send you to a watery grave.
I see you. Do you have any other cool special moves? Right, left B. Well, now it's probably left right B, isn't it? No, it's right B. How do I do that? Am I missing something there? From opponent back to Shang Tsung. Okay, never mind. That's what I'm doing wrong there. Okay. Bed of spikes. Down right eye. So I bet a spike seems like it could come in handy.
Problem solved.
Of 5.
It's progress. Now on to the next.
His life force is feeding the portal's energy.
We kill him. We close them permanently.
These meddling minions grow tiresome.
Let us finish them.
Fight.
I damn, son! He got me.
My fire burns.
He's tossing my shit. I was coming that way, so. Here.
Your flame will be snuffed out.
Scorpion was tossing my shit.
So much for fire and ice.
Are you hurt? I've never been better.
I wonder if I get to do a fatality.
Fools. Your spell worked before only because you surprised me. It won't happen again. Fight!
You know what? Right down left B. Down left X, down right A. wanted to see what Shang Tsung's is. Oh, okay. Shang Tsung seems like he likes us to keep a distance in fights.
His soul is ours.
Sorcerer type shit. Damn, I was hoping to do a fatality.
You've done it. The army's trapped.
All of the other realms in this timeline are safe.
Never forget, Raiden, that we risked our lives to perform this service.
One that wouldn't have been needed if you hadn't conspired with the other Shang Tsung.
They will fight to the last man.
Come, we must help the others.
Are you ready to begin the search?
Ready enough. May there be other timelines and titans to find.
Garrus? Liu Kang?
Easy, Katana. You are among friends.
What's happened? Where am I?
A long way from home. In a different timeline, to be precise.
What? Are you also
A keeper of time? Yes.
both of us? How is that possible?
The battle for Chronica's Hourglass ripped apart time's fabric. Where there once was one timeline, there are now many. Each new timeline represents a different possible outcome of that battle. In mine, I became Time's Keeper. In yours, it was you. In others, it could be Jade, Sindel, even Kano. The possibilities are endless.
If many timelines sprung from one, and we were both part of it, then you are my Liu Kang.
The same one who battled you in Shang Tsung's courtyard. Who fought at your side at the Colosseum. Who beamed with pride when you became Outworld's Khan.
Hey, get that Asian booty.
Why
Get
does
that
fate
god
seem
dick.
always to conspire against us? To deny us life's simple pleasures?
I don't know. Perhaps in one of the many timelines, they are ours.
I would like to think you brought me here for them. But I know you well enough to know better. What duty beckons us?
I will tell you. But first, we must gather more of our old friends.
I wonder if we're gonna see Sonya Blade and Jackson shit.
Wielding the power of the Hourglass?
Yes, Kung Lao. He is a threat to all timelines. He is not yet aware of any beyond his and Liu Kang's.
For now, it is only a matter of time.
I had hoped my victory over Kronika would end the endless cycle of combat. Sadly, it begins anew.
We have no choice. We must stop Shang Tsung.
The millions in my White Lotus Society will aid us, if needed.
Thank you, my friends. He is here.
Liu Kang, you have found allies. Titan allies, in fact. How could I have been so blind? Of course, our timelines aren't the only two.
Retreat to yours, Shang Tsung. Your attempt to merge timelines has failed.
Yes. Your comrades proved most resourceful. Thus, I have resigned myself to simply destroying your timeline. Knowing that others exist to conquer makes that choice much more palatable. Once I destroy your hourglass, your timeline will cease to exist. I will take great pleasure in finishing you one last time.
I'm assuming about the post.
You fight how I remember. I know what you'll do before you do it.
Likewise. Let's hope our advantage proves decisive.
Yeah, boy!
Fight!
Alright. Dragon Dance, stuff like B. Oh. Okay. That might be one of the sickest fucking things out there. X, Y, X, and Y, Y, X. Okay. Damn. What was it? It was B. Damn, I keep ducking my shit. Yo, that kick thing is sick! Oh, that's cool.
How I've missed fighting by Katana's side.
Let's rip the flesh from their bones.
Are Tanya's of all timelines this evil? Mine is no better.
You should meet mine. She's a vast improvement.
I'd like that. Should we survive this battle?
Fight!
That's what we're trying to do. Get the fuck out of here. Liu Kang's so fucking cool. He's another one I'd call like a rushdown fighter. Ow, boys. Oh, I haven't done low dragon. Okay. Okay. Well. Got it.
Are you the best Shang Tsung can do?
It has begun.
Liu Kang!
We must stop them. If the hourglass is emptied, this timeline will be destroyed. Heal quickly, my friend. This battle ends with your timeline obliterated. Your final moments will be torture and pain.
I do not fear your bravado. I have bested twins far more evil than you.
Facts.
Fight!
Is that what you meant to do, bitch? Alright, no more of that. That's cheating.
It's time to break my mirror image.
We did the same thing. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. How the fuck you do that? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Ah, okay. Kick him in the head. Cha!
Go back to your timeline, brothers.
We have little time. The hourglass is failing.
Yeah, y'all want to attack the guy shooting the beams?
Now. Be good girls and kill them, won't you?
As you command, Shang Tsung.
Katana and I will fight them. You save the hourglass.
Yes, Liu Kang.
Fool. You cannot save it.
I don't know which of them is worse. Both are cracked reflections of me.
They are abominations. Neither will survive this fight.
Fight!
Yo, perfect on the final round. What dummy?
Once Shang Tsung is finished, you will be too.
What do you guys want to just kick him?
This isn't over, Liu Kang.
Just gonna let him walk out? I bet.
Thank you, everyone, for your aid. This battle was won together.
Shang Tsung is gone, but he's not defeated. He will be back to renew his campaign.
Not only against this timeline, but against all timelines.
Our choice is clear. We must take the fight to him. Destroy any power he has to make war against us.
Agreed. Shang Tsung is likely already gathering allies as I gathered you. We must best his efforts. Assemble an overwhelming army from across all timelines.
I wonder who I'm gonna fight as the final chapter. Well. Oh! I can pick! Oh shit! Oh fucking shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck! I mean, I've been playing as half of these fucking people! Johnny. Dope as hell. It was halftime to the pick. Shao Kahn,
There is nowhere to run, Shang Tsung. Nowhere to hide. We have banded together to rid all timelines of your evil. The threat you pose to them ends today.
Such certainty, Liu Kang, that this battle will end in your favor.
It can end no other way. Because across all timelines, the arc of history bends toward justice.
Does it? In this timeline, it bends toward me. Behold, Liu Kang, the hell I unleash upon you.
I wonder when the DLC comes out if you can put one around. I'm sorry, is his name Crocodile? Sorry, I just sounded a little better. Wait a crocodile. Oh, find one of the sides.
Ending for you, my friend. Fight.
I don't know how many times I can fuck that up. There we go. Yeah, you made me a robot, but I can still punch you in the dick, bitch. What's the space? XXY, that's it. Okay, cool. Actually, he has a few. Oh, okay. Get snuffed, bitch!
You ready? It's time to get caged.
Fight.
I need to look up how I do it in that shot again. I've did it twice, but I really can't fucking face it. Oh, well, that's disgusting.
Lightning will strike you down.
Fight.
Left down next. merging characters together for the final fights, so it's not still different. Oh, that's fucked. Mind Johnny. No, mind Johnny.
Your fire is no match for mine.
Fight.
Oops. So, I'm doing it back there. Bitch. Liu Kang Scorpion combo, kind of sad.
Allow me.
Oh, there she goes. Nope.
Now that's a wrap.
You're welcome. Now hurry. There's no time to waste.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know that's his daughter yet.
How will it feel to be cancelled?
Fight.
Queen Demon is great. That's what I was trying to do. I wonder how many of these all have to
Let
face.
rip some star power.
Fight.
Ninja Mime! No! He's betrayed me! I wonder if there's an advanced move I could do.
Assist me, Quan Chi.
Test your might.
Oh, shit. I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. I'm dead. Why is it always the fucking eyes, you bitch?
Test your might.
God damn! me all ready to watch this a few times. I'm gonna fuck this up.
Test your might.
Yeah, fuck your eyeballs, bitch. You blinded my friend.
Hurry, Johnny. You are almost there.
Yikes!
It's a bad call to battle a megastar.
Fight!
Oops. Oh yeah, I forgot I wanted to throw a shade right down. Wide, left. Oh, that's the sunglasses thing.
Meat sauce.
I didn't want to lose.
Fight!
Oh, I died anyways. Alright. I kept fishing for the fucking sunglasses thing, I shouldn't.
Fight!
Martini shot.
God damn, I hate you, man. Bitch.
It's only a little further, Johnny. Follow me.
Jesus fucking Christ, how much is a little further? Damn, I've been running up these stairs for hours.
Your defenses have failed, Shang Tsung. This is over.
So what
I
happens
do not think so.
if you pick Liu Kang?
Realize, sorcerer, that you've brought this on yourself. Avarice and ego have again proved your undoing. We have no choice but to eradicate you.
It is you who will be eradicated. You and your followers. And once you are dead, all timelines will be mine.
It's up to you, Mr. Cage. I think it's the final fight, y'all. Let's get it.
Your position is precarious. To survive, you must submit.
Yes. The question you must ask is, if Liu Kang couldn't finish us, how possibly could you?
Fight.
Easy. Like this. Ooh, wrong thing. Oh. Oh, God. Strong.
Back to one.
Fucking nuts. Boom! Fucking fresh try! Let's go!
And they called me the Chosen One.
Also the name of my biggest box office smash. Let's do this.
You have done more than enough. Please permit me to end this.
I just want to hit a fatality. What are we doing?
May that be the last we see of you.
Yeah, that's not good.
Timeline. Without Shang Tsung to hold it together, it's falling apart. You must return to your timeline before this one collapses. Thank you for your aid, Johnny. May we one day meet again.
I'm telling you, the locations we found here are money. I mean, look at this. Don't the rainbow colors on these mountains just scream Outworld?
I cannot believe you'll be telling our story about how we defeated Shang Tsung.
Well, the studio thinks it's fiction, not fact. But I don't care, as long as it's covering the budget.
I assume you'll be the star.
Nope, I'm behind the camera, writing and directing. Time to let someone younger and prettier take the lead. You know, I've written in parts for all of you, if you want them.
Us? On screen?
I mean, they're cameos. But like they say, there are no small parts.
Thank you, Johnny. But we must decline.
But Raiden?
The new initiates arrive tomorrow. We must return to the Wuxi to begin their instruction.
Of course. You are right.
What about you, Takahashi? I need a blind swordsman. And no actor can do what you do.
I would love to. But my work to revive the Tyra is starting to pay off. I can't let up now.
Well, I know better than to ask you. Your plate is always full.
Indeed, Johnny Cage. Which is why I must now depart.
Off to Outworld? To advise the Empress?
Between her father and her sister, Melina is receiving plenty of good advice. And with the sorcerers and the general imprisoned, there are few threats to her rule.
Is something wrong, then?
I am simply shoring up our defenses. As you know, Bi-Han and his Lin Kuei have abandoned their roles as Earthrealm's guardians. His brother, Kuai Liang, has agreed to build a new clan, the Shirai Ryu, to take its place. I must go aid his efforts.
Is there anything we can do?
Not yet, but I will call upon all of you when the time comes. Madame Bo, once again you have served an excellent meal.
That's kind of you to say.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. And thank you.
Oh, I should have put a smoke.
You have served well
Damn
as
it.
Earthrealm's champions.
No, Liu Kang. Thank you. Joining up with you really has changed the arcs of our lives.
I am glad.
All right, gentlemen. If you're finished, there's only one thing left to do. Which one of you gets the bad news?
Not me. I'm still 3 mil in the hole on Sento. How, thick's your wallet, Takahashi?
Thick enough. But seems to me our hosts are on the hook. They did invite us.
You think we have money? The Shaolin live modestly.
Easy, Kombat. They're teasing. Don't worry, Father. I've got this covered. Besides, my business manager tells me I can write this whole thing off.
The realms are in safe hands.
So I'm assuming when they do like Mortal Kombat 1 Aftermath or like whatever, that will be the story. Like you versus Lin Kuei and shit like that. I can put myself back on the screen now, I guess. Yeah, man, I mean, shit, that... I'm not a big fighting game person. Like, I like Smash Brothers, I dabble in and everything, but man, this is fun. And don't think this is the last I'll be playing this on stream. I'll take on, like, the towers and stuff like that. But yeah, no, this was a fantastic game. Definitely something I recommend if you haven't played it before. Definitely recommend, like, checking it out for yourself if you got the time and everything. Yeah, let's just enjoy the credits and everything. See if anything happens. I did notice though, like on the final selection screen, you couldn't pick Havoc out of all the characters. I know he's not like a DLC character, but like I wonder why you couldn't pick Havoc there. Oh, I should say that. I guess when the DLC characters come out, I'll probably do like a tower of them or something like that, just to like, you know, show them off and everything. It'll be like a quick hour stream or so. But yeah, again, yeah, it was a great game. I'm curious on one thing. I got one achievement. Wait, how did I... Is there more? Wait.
Head split open up, blood starts flowing, watch your soul get stolen. This human is smoking, you wanna try again, bruh, instead of token. Now.
I'm skipping the credits. What? Ah? Okay, so the game's not over.
Look at him, clinging to life. Even now he struggles.
Everyone who fought today did so fiercely.
Had I not been here for it, I would have thought it impossible. Warriors from across timelines, clashing in combat. The blood, the death, the chaos.
Yes, Lord Havoc. It's unfortunate it all ended so fast.
The next time, it won't.
Well, okay, I mean, I guess I haven't beaten the game yet. I'm skipping the credits then. Seasonal content, yeah, I know. So, what was it? Chapter 15? Oh, well, there's 100% of the story. I mean, fuck it. I'll skip the movie and everything and just go straight into the Oh, tell me I can't.
Once Shang Tsung is...
Alright, select your warrior. Let's see who we got. So we have a cast of everyone, and now I can play as Havoc. It's tempting, honestly. God, there's so many options. I have 16 seconds. You know what? We're doing the gang. Fucking get out of here.
Lightning will strike you down.
Fight!
I forgot his movesets already. There we go.
It is unfortunate you make me do this.
Fight!
Get over here! Oh, so if you missed that, that's punishment. Kicked in the face.
Surrender. You cannot win.
Fight!
I think the only difference in these cutscenes is just like who you face.
You will be a dish best served cold.
Fight!
Reptiloids are apex predators.
Fight!
I can't do it. That might be. Whatever.
Don't be fooled by my pretty face.
Fight!
Thinking you can win is arrogant presumption.
Fight! Test your might.
Oh, I just got it. Oh, because I didn't hit RT, it didn't count? That's stupid. That is dumb. Okay.
Test your might.
Losing it! Oh, I hit it! No, come on! Hit it!
Test your might.
It's always the third try too.
You've no hope against the Shaolin.
Fight.
No more.
Just get out of here.
Fight. To survive, you must submit.
Yes. The question you must ask is, if Liu Kang couldn't finish us, how possibly could you?
Because I'm Liu Kang? Ooh, that was close. Alright, let this cutscene play out again.
And they called me the Chosen One. Glad to live up to your example. Shall we? You have done more than enough. Please permit me to end this. May that be the last we see of you. Okay, what's happening? Timeline. Without Shang Tsung to hold it together, it's falling apart. You must return to your timeline before this one collapses. Thank you for your aid, Liu Kang. May we one day meet again.
I'm telling you, the locations we found here are money. I mean, look
I'm
at
gonna
this.
just let this play
Don't
out,
the
'cause, like,
rainbow
I feel like it
colors
might be
on these
different 'cause
mountains
it's an
just
achievement.
scream Outworld?
I cannot believe you'll be telling our story about how we defeated Shang Tsung.
Well, the studio thinks it's fiction, not fact. But I don't care, as long as it's covering the budget.
I assume you'll be the star.
Nope, I'm behind the camera, writing and directing. Time to let someone younger and prettier take the lead. You know, I've written in parts for all of you, if you want them.
Us? On screen?
I mean, they're cameos. But like they say, there are no small parts.
Thank you, Johnny. But we must decline.
But Raiden?
The new initiates arrive tomorrow. We must return to the Wu Shi to begin their instruction.
Of course. You are right. What about you, Takahashi? I need a blind swordsman. And no actor can do what you do.
I would love to. But my work to revive the Tyra is starting to pay off. I can't let up now.
Well, I know better than to ask you. Your plate is always full.
Indeed, Johnny Cage. Which is why I must now depart.
Off to Outworld? To advise the Empress?
Between her father and her sister, Melina is receiving plenty of good advice. And with the sorcerers and the general imprisoned, there are few threats to her rule.
Is something wrong, then?
I am simply shoring up our defenses. As you know, Bi-Han and his Lin Kuei have abandoned their roles as Earthrealm's guardians. His brother, Kuai Liang, has agreed to build a new clan, the Shirai Ryu, to take its place. I must go aid his efforts.
Is there anything we can do?
Not yet, but I will call upon all of you when the time comes. Madame Bo, once again you have served an excellent meal.
That's kind of you to say.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. And thank you, all of you. You have served well as Earthrealm's champions.
No, Liu Kang. Thank you. Joining up with you really has changed the arcs of our lives.
I am glad.
All right, gentlemen. If you're finished, there's only one thing left to do. Which one of you gets the bad news?
Not me. I'm still 3 mil in the hole on Sento. How, thick's your wallet, Takahashi?
Thick enough. But seems to me our hosts are on the hook. They did invite us.
You think we have money? The Shaolin live modestly.
Easy, Kung Lao. They're teasing. Don't worry, Father. I've got this covered. Besides, my business manager tells me I can write this whole thing off.
The realms are in safe hands.
Well, I figured if they had an achievement for being it twice, something different would happen. Hold on.
Look at him, clinging to life. Even now he struggles.
Everyone who fought today did so fiercely.
Had I not been here for it, I would have thought it impossible. Warriors from across timelines, clashing in combat. The blood, the death, the chaos.
Yes, Lord Havoc. It's unfortunate it all ended so fast.
The next time, it won't.
I mean, I beat it twice. Was I supposed to use the same person? Oh, no. Just had to do it twice. Oh, let me check some. Kombat. Oh yeah, I guess that's it for the story. Everything else seems like multiplayer stuff. Ah, fuck, damn it. Hello. Alright, well, thank you all for joining. Let me pull my face back up. Thank you all for joining. It was a fun stream and everything. Again, I will be back to this game. Don't know when, how soon, but definitely will be playing again. As always, hope you all have a good rest of your night and a good rest of your lives. Peace.